I am Mr. John Tur, a student of the MMN Guidance School of 2017-18/4, Group 29. As a student of the Guidance School, we were trained and we were all being empowered to carry out certain activities to represent MMM. So we were given the assignment as one of those activities as a business, to prepare a business game being presented by the groups. Group 29. Individual groups are to produce a business game presented by them, batch 29, of which was one of it. This particular business games is being prepared by Group 29, batch 2017-4/18 of the Guidance Schools. In the aspect of this business game being produced, the members include the followings as is seen on the screen: Ademi, Ayo, Rinde, Ede, Adeola, Ereze, Adio, Rotumi, Agada, Tangled, Agoloyemi, Franklin, Ajibola, Timothy, Akinola, Arewole, Duro, Kelechi, Emelechi, and John Tor. 10 members of the groups were identified. We therefore embark on this, and we were given a task to carry on these business groups, and we therefore choose Thailand as our area of concentration, our area of expeditions where we should go and then perform this task. Now, our task 1, let's begin with the aims and objectives of this great movement or this great activity. So to create an awareness, we have to create awareness. Okay, to go on with the aims and objectives, we have to create an awareness about MMMs to Thai peoples, making the peoples to know what MMM is all about, its ideology, works, its rules, benefits, and risk. Cautions also involves. That was part of our task 1. There's an introductions. The backgrounds of the information we had is that Thailand is a country at the center of Indonesia, Peninsula, in Southeast Asia. Thailand has a total of over 67 million people by the year 2015 estimate. It is the second largest economy in Southeast Asia after Indonesia. The major occupation is farming, manufacturing, tourism. Thailand has 75 provinces with a total of 887 districts. Currency is baht, and about 3.5B equal to $1 then. Literary rates is 93.5%. Bangkok. In Thailand, 10.9% of populations live below national poverty line as of 2013. Over 80% of the country, 7.3 million poor, lives in rural areas. Moreover, an additional 6.7 million were living within 20% above the national poverty line and remain vulnerable to falling back into poverty. So they will be receptive to accept the ideology of financial freedoms. The people that do not believe when they see others making money and hear of all the wonderful bonuses would come. There is a preparations we then take. 1. Establishes and creates an enabling friendly environment with the Thai that is native, a social media introducing them to the ideology, benefits and operations of MMM. 2. We declare our intentions to visit Thailand, hence make inquiries about accommodations, local transportation, securities, and others. Number 3, we did again engage interpreters who are fast in English and all the local languages of the effective communication. For effective communications, prospective target. Our target was on the students and the adults. Targeted participants 700 per week. Minimum deposit of about $300 per participant will be equivalent to 3 times 700 participants. That is equal to what? $210,000. Our action plans. 10 were informed and knowledgeable members of the groups. 29 batch 4, 18 and MMM Nigeria Gather School are introduced MMM to retire with the following objectives: creation of social media pages, MMM Thailand on Twitter, Facebook, YouTube to promote MMM in Thailand, hosting of seminar in Thailand on the capital cities and major cities. Seminar will be conducted twice a week with an estimated audience target of 300 people. Banners, handbills, posters, and souvenirs and other promotional materials were also available. Now, this is the breakdowns of our financial, our finances, our financial breakdowns of the whatever that involves. Day 1, total 10,000. Day 2, $2,000. Day 3, 2,000. Day 4, 1,000. Day 5, 1,500. Day 6, 2,000. Day 7, 1,002. Day 8, we have 1,005, and day 9 is going to be 1,000, and these amounted to $22,200 with the teams of 10 persons minimum. Registrations per day, we will achieve 100 registrations per day, and that will turn into about 700 registrations in 7 days. We move to task 2. A week has passed. You are 4 men. The average contributions of the participants to the structures is around 300 under regulations of MMM Global. You must we provide at least 30. You must provide at least 30% growth in terms of participant payment, starting with the first contributions. These are the breakdowns, and the total we have there, which you have there, is 2,100,000. Okay, on the task 3, we categorize this into task. How it is to be done in task 1, task 2, and task 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. As we go on, we see them in details. A month has passed, and you have 100. The same plans another month on the same basis, on the basis of the result of previous calculations, taking into account of the dynamics of growth. The numbers of the new participants and contributions for the test 4 for the next 4 weeks will be task 3 result, and these are the results. The grand total was $2,780,000, and the week contribution for the second month will now be the following, will not be as following, with average contributions of 350 growths. Week's contribution total is also seen there, grand total. Now we move to tax 4. After 2 months, you have the number of participants and depositors that you have calculated. Now you can calculate what you need to organize within the next month. A week after the state of the month there is the local holidays in Thailand. Here, 3 months later, the projections with the growth rate initial at 50% and a drastic drops by 75%. This is the grand total: 7,148,400, and that was what we have. Then weekly payment due after 30 days. We have 7,535,640. We also have, you see down in that categories, down 1, 2, 3, 4, and the total grand total is 10,007,760. Okay, Then we come back to task 5. Now your plan didn't work out. You do not have enough new registrations and new deposits to cover the cost of the current deposit. It is necessary to analyze the plans of actions in this situation. What are the resources? How many participant contributions? That etc. needed to get the situation resolved. Due to lack of funds, there are delay in payment. The all participants seeing that neither meet their own contribution nor attract new members. Now we don't have the right number of new participants to register and contributions to cover the previous contribution. As a result of our fee plans, the following actions will come to be. Go back to the drawing board and establish what went wrong, our mistakes and negligence. How many participant contributions we would need to stay afloat. Okay, after this, the next line of actions is to engage in the following to save MMA Thailand from restarts and patterns of our weakness in the previous months, and also stabilize the systems. That is it. 1. Teach them MMA ideology all over again and calm their fear. These were what to be embarked on. 2. Training of more Qaidas from Thailand will be useful. 3. Introductions and strong promotions of the use of bitcoins has to allow the fund of the other MMM communities to augment the system here in Thailand. And hereby, and being that bitcoins attract a 50% interest, it will be another forms of motivations for participants. 4.4 there. Testimony videos of all our participants must be shared in their Facebook timeline, tagging at least 50 people each. If we have 1,000 timelines, we would reach 100 people, which would result in new participants, averagely 30,000 new sign up, meaning more deposits. 6. We would also organize leaders training programs for all participants and encourage them to register at least 10 new participants each. As information management is one of the very important key at this point, we will use the media and social communities groups to discourage further panic. Okay. Now we are now going back to task 6. In task 6, during this month, delay in payments increased to 7 days. Referral activities almost reduced to 0. The old members do not attract anyone and do not make contributions to. In virtue of the situations, a pause mode is introduced, implement, in which all the old members are frozen and will be available for the withdrawal when situations will right itself. New deposit grow as per old conditions and not frozen and available as usual. Make your plans of actions. Yes, this is next calculations, which is called a pause. It is a strategic method to overcome whatever situations that may have caused a kind of crash when the level of new intakes is lesser or input is less than the output. This is what we call the pause method. Now we move down again to task 7. Your effort has been insufficient to reverse the situations. A restart took place. Now you restart. Start the programs all over. Places all the old marbles are removed. We start to work from the beginning. That is taking it from the very initial point. Okay, serious negative impact. Members and unfavorable responses, 1 or 2 negative articles in mass media, and you have to make a fresh start in such conditions. A plan actions specify conditions for a month. With all this, we have achieved a great in MMM because we are trying to maintain the standards of MMM, that it shall never fall back, continue to move ahead, go ahead, and we go on without stopping. Now, the proactive measure to be taken, like in week 1, introductions of online reputation management (ORM) to rigorous awareness, non-stopped seminar and presentation aggressively. Week 3, introduce the concept of bitcoins and also increase the mp4 growth to compensate them for week 4 as outsourcing helps from other countries through testimonial developments, and also promote Thailand through such groups and media. Now, the result of task 7. First of all, we will consult with the leaders of MMM in other countries, especially those around terms, and the founders of MMM, and the founder of MMM, Mavrodi. With this trust will be restored to the community. Next is total evaluations of our works. So far, try to correct our mistakes and avoid restart from ever occurring again. We will educate them more on the concept of exchanging with bitcoins. We will embark on massive awareness and restart, and what restart means, and the situation is hard, thereby explaining to those who lost their money what really happens and the need to avoid that in the nearest future. We shall source funds from other countries by registering participants globally. Non-stop seminar and presentations on how MMM works. They need to participate with your spare money and not your life-saving constant GH and PH to sustain the systems. Also, that MMM is meant to bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. That is our theology. To bridge the gap between the rich and the poor. That is exactly what we are after. MMM has come to stay. MMM has come with a brilliant ideology to cancel the effects of the other financial institutions, which on their own they are to loot. But here is to make the poor look as the rich. Put them together, bring the rich close, very close. And tools used and knowledge we acquired during this. A 12-month team with the registration targets of at least 10 people daily. A high-speed internet broadband of communication training and advertising of MMM theology, training of people on MMM theology, how MMM works, benefits and rules of MMM, and how to negate an official's website. With the following knowledge we acquire from the Kaida schools, creating Facebook community, fan page, YouTube channel, Google Doc sheet, and slides, Bitcoins, wallet, etc. The team was able to promote MMM Thailand and MMM Global. We were able to create a rollout payment plan using the knowledge of SWOT analysis to implement it. We also capitalize on the strengths and the opportunity of MMM and try to avoid and be aware of its threats and weakness. We also adapt and obey the rules of culture of the Thailand people. We also promote offline events and charities as well, making them to key into their theology of MMM and also register to be financially free. Yeah, free. We also established the ideas of pay exchange and taught Nigerians living in Thailand to send money across using bitcoins, which is interesting. These are most of the things done. And together now, MMM will change the entire universe. It will change the world. Together